Greetings fellow Decepticons, Blaster1987 here with my reshoot review of Transformers Energon Shockblast. I previously reviewed this figure but the footage was accidentally destroyed, so I'm having to redo it. Probably just as well, because in the intervening time between now and the previous attempt at reviewing this figure, I have had the figure signed by voice actor Brian Drummond, who played Shockblast in the Energon cartoon series. As you can see, here he is in his Cybertronian tank mode. Now, there's quite a bit of articulation available here, so the turret can swivel 360 degrees on a ratcheted joint. The main cannon barrel can go up and down on a ratchet. There's a rotation ratchet as well, because this is the shoulder joint for the arm. This secondary turret at the top can also move up and down. And so on and so forth. For size comparison, here he is with my previous review subject, Dinobot Magma-Type from Superlink, the Japanese version of Energon. Being a Terracon drone of basic class size, he is obviously much smaller. But this is a good opportunity to point out that the Energon stars that come with these Terracon drones can be attached onto the, spark crystals of any new mold Energon Autobot or Decepticon figure. However, the Armada repaints of Demolishor, Tidal Wave, Cyclonus, and other figures from the Armada line repainted for Energon are not compatible with this feature. Though Demolishor did get a new body later on in the series that is compatible with the gimmick. So, moving on, Shockblast also has a satellite mode to transform into as well as a robot, so to move on to that transformation, first, split the treads like so, and splay them out like so. Then open up these panels here on what will later become the robot mode shins. Bit stiff on my copy. And he will reveal gold chrome plated solar panels. Mileage may vary with how stiff the hinges are on these panels on your copy compared to mine. Next, lower this piece on the cannon, slide the missile launching lever forward, all the way to expose the cannon beam here. Unfortunately on my copy this solar panel comes loose from the cannon, so just reattach that. Then open out the solar panel pieces from the rear treads and fold the treads in on themselves. Open out the secondary blaster at the back to reveal another solar panel. And Shockblast is now in satellite mode. This is about as ridiculous as the satellite mode Soundwave had in Revenge of the Fallen, but it is an official mode nonetheless. So, to get from here to robot mode, close up the solar panels, fold that piece in, then bring the legs back together, rotate the feet forward and the heels backwards. Long nails recommended for this part. Then unpeg the rear treads from the main turret assembly and connect it into place like so. Rotate so that it's oriented this way. Bring the main cannon down to become one arm and unfold the secondary turret to become the other arm. Rotating it down 180 degrees like so. Rotate the head 90 degrees so it faces forward. unfold the rear treads just for a moment, fold the solar panels back in, then fold them back in on themselves again. And accordion everything so that it all pegs together on Shockblast's backpack. Then use these sliding rails to compact the rear tank treads in on themselves so that they're not sticking up too far over his head. This is going to be tricky, bear with me. These are very stiff sliding rails made of very thin plastic, so beware how much force you use on this step. Now we can attach this to his backpack and Shockblast is complete. For the sake of balance, it's easier to have his main cannon arm here facing slightly forward so that it's not sticking down too far above his, below his legs here. So, for size comparison, here he is with animated Shockwave from my previous review. And with Dinobot Magma type again. The Terracon drones mostly spend their time in the cartoon in their animal forms, so this is an accurate size comparison. Now, for articulation, universal ratcheted shoulders with in and out motion on a separate joint. Unfortunately, you cannot rotate the actual cannon itself separate from the shoulder joint without breaking this piece of plastic off here, because that's just the way the engineering works. Then there is a double elbow on the other arm, and the thumb claw can open. And this double blaster thing can be adjusted to your liking as well, revealing a Minicon port. It doesn't do anything, but I can attach Armada Minicon long arm to it. Well, I can from the right angles. It's a bit awkward and only the smallest of Minicons can actually fit in here without getting caught, but definitely, yeah, a bit of a useless feature there, but it's still included, so I had to mention it. Then there's a ratcheted waist swivel for transformation, universal hips, swivel at the knee, very strong ratcheted knees, ankle swivels, and a forward and back ankle rock for transformation. As you heard previously, sliding the switch on the cannon arm forward will result in a noise waiting for the cannon to fire. If you have the switch in just the right place, the noise won't stop till the battery runs out. Trouble is, these solar panels don't seem to be attached very well and seem to fall out all the time on my copy. I'll have to glue that back in place after the video is finished. So that concludes my review of Energon Shockblast. I have been Soundblaster1987. Join me next time when I review Power of the Primes Blot. Till then, till all are one.